I am a poet, one that just happens to write in a forest. My forest is the Rainbow Forest right here in South Charlotte, North Carolina. When I enter this forest or any other collection of trees, I never know what I'm going to write about. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Rainbow Forest. Chapter number 365, April 22nd, 2023. Waking up to a spring storm. The trees and other living things appear to be prepared to receive. It's always amazingly quiet within the limbs and leaves. They act like they're just listening. So much green to keep up with. To feed the roots requires a good downpour. My thoughts begin to wonder. What about our roots? We're constantly running. How could there ever be such a planting? Mentally isn't physical. Physical is an activation. If these trees could openly move like the deer and snakes below, where would we find these trees on different days? I find great joy and peace inside my mind, body, and soul, knowing that when I wake up each morning, the elm and pines are still there. No matter how strong the storms are, they seem to stand taller in ways of earning another stripe. Stick figures stuck feet first in Georgia clay. That's the way I've always described this forest. And there we are, the human, without a care in the world. Oh, we love to dig in, and we love to cut down. It's almost as if we're saying we have no respect for Mother Nature. Living in this forest, I could spend all day and the rest of my life talking about what lessons are taught on a daily basis, taking the time to physically listen to everything. As a child, I wrote a song called Free as the Wind. I was always listening to what was being carried forward. And now that we're into these spring months, what's in that wind is pollen. It's seeds. It's new beginnings. It's migrating birds trying to get back home. There's so much to learn, but we don't take the time to listen. And maybe that's what the message is this time around. Instead of putting our nose on the smartphone and shoving ourselves closer and closer to the flat screen to watch the news or watch some other form of entertainment, why don't we just go someplace and just listen? No words. Because everybody else outside your windows is already speaking. The pine needles, the snakes, the squirrels. Wouldn't you like to know what a squirrel is thinking when it's flying from tree to tree? Why is the hawk so squawky? What is it truly saying to the human being that it meets every day when the sun is rising? Just listen. Listen. I'm Arrow. These aren't my words. These are the lyrics from Rainbow Forest.